We have a
here.
tall to
Hello.
short situation.
Hi, guys. I'm back. We're back. We're here.
And we're drinking.
We're drinking. We want
Cheers.
We're back. Oh, damn. See, I did it again. Forgot to turn it down. Tell you, take a vacation. You forgot what you're supposed to be doing. So, all right, Lynn. Hi, Mina. Okay, we see. Okay, who do we have in the house? Who do we see? Who do we see?
I see Susan, Debbie, Grandma Six, Tina Smith, Kels. Who else? Ooh, Heidi's in here. That's interesting. Sherry, let's see, Natalie.
Oh my God! You see,
Kelly.
Hi,
Thank God. Thank God you're in here.
Heidi's in here. Well, I hope. Hi, Kelly.
It's the real Heidi.
Kelly is here tonight. I'm glad you're here. Kelly, how are you feeling? Kelly sent me a picture for Easter with her bunny ears on. I thought that was so cute.
Aw.
Okay, I know that's you, Susie Bell. Desert Blossom. Well, we got Kels. Kels, how's your migraine doing? I know Kels had a really bad migraine earlier. I know Kelly was in the hospital last week, and she's telling me she's okay now. Oh my God. So what is everybody drinking? I pinned it in the chat. Susie, what are you drinking?
Tequila Sunrise.
With the cherries tonight.
Yeah.
Okay. Debbie, what we have?
I'm having a small glass of rosé.
Well, I'm having a small glass too.
Little bit of wine and a really big glass.
Look, yeah, hopefully I don't have to do a refill. This should last me, but if I do, we're going to do a commercial break. So,
Yes,
oh my
ma'am.
God. What did you think about last night's episode?
Dog poop.
Yeah, I agree. Where do we even start? Oh my God, so much. Just, the show is starting this season is annoying me.
It's annoying, but I think this has been, I like this episode because you saw more of what they were really feeling and thinking.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of like this episode, although we already know about it, so we're not going to talk about it until now. But let's just start with Brianna and Vincent.
Hey, babe. Well, I mean, I'm sorry, but did anybody pause on their monthly finances that they were talking about?
What was it, 9,600? Not almost
9,700, something like that. It was
it was over 9K.
Yeah, I paused it and I was looking at each little detail. I was like, damn, they need to cut back a little.
No, it's not.
It's her.
Debbie, yes. Okay, Debbie, who is it?
It's her.
Yeah.
And I'm never Team Vincent, but last night I was all the way Team Vincent. Where's she going with that? How much is her salary? Jamal and I were texting about it. And if that's the case, then you have to be making 27 grand a month in order to sustain expenses of that amount. Really?
And did you notice at the very top, if you pause it in the right spot, you can see at the very top, I don't know if it's just one of their incomes or if it's total, but it was 107,000.
That's probably her income.
Yeah.
She's the engineer.
That's what I'm thinking, because it seems like to me that you're not going to get 9 grand a month out of 100,000. That's not going to happen.
So clearly. That's hers. That's what she is. I get what she's saying. You make the money, you want to enjoy it. That's the way seriously, you make it, you want to enjoy it. You want to have fun with it. You want to travel. You want to do this. You want to do that. I get how Vincent's feeling. To him, it's not just about the money. It's about their future.
Right.
That's the way he's looking at it. Hi, SM. Welcome. How are you tonight? What are you drinking, SM? Hi, Patricia. I see you found me. We're us.
Yes, I sent a link. So yay. Hey, Patricia.
Because, I hadn't seen her in the chat in a while, and I never thought that, I figured that they would know, but I guess I didn't figure it out correctly. But she likes to spend, he's looking for as far as the future, the kids, the house, everything. He's had the fancy cars, he said. He's had this. Brianna is still, she wants that, I'm going to say that jet style life. And that's what she wants. She wants to do what she wants, go where she wants. And I get it. She works hard for her money. Oh, that's a song. She works hard for the money. Hard for the money.
That's a good song.
You see, I have my pictures up. Look.
Ooh, pretty.
I put my Prince photos up that Amber got from me. The frames came in. So I put them up.
They look really good.
Yes. Yes. I got my babies up. I looked at him and smiled all day today. I was smiling. So I get what he's saying. So what do you guys think? I mean, seriously, as far as Chris, when it comes to the money.
Vincent?
I mean, Vincent. Yeah, Vincent. Oh, Lord, Chris is on my head. As far as Vincent is concerned with the money.
I agree with him. I agree with him. But I mean, I know there's a happy medium there. And first of all, let's just say that girl needs to let him sleep now, damn it. If he likes to sleep in the morning, let the boy sleep and leave him alone. Just leave him alone.
Okay, so here's the thing with her. She wants him to get up because she's up. Forget the fact that he said that he drives a lot. I guess he transports the cars wherever they need to go because he's an auto broker. So he's probably taking hi Gina. He's probably taking the vehicles where they need to go. So, he's tired. Where she sits in an
driving
office
makes you tired too. Driving wears you out like really bad.
Yeah, so where she sits in the she sits in an office all day, or she might go out to a construction site or whatever. But he's tired. Driving tires you out. But she wants him to get up when she gets up. So her compromise was what? What was her compromise?
For him to put down his phone and go to sleep earlier so that he could get up early with her in the morning and be annoyed with her early in the morning.
I'd rather sleep.
That's how I took it.
Get the hell out of my room. Let me sleep.
Exactly.
Oh, Patricia, who doesn't love Prince? Come on now. Go to bed early, rise early. She is not about compromising. I like when he met, I like when Vincent, Chris, girl, I want to talk with Chris so bad, but I can't right now. I got narcissism all through my head. I really do. So when Vince met with the pastor, what did he tell him? You don't have to do what she says to please her.
Yeah.
But that's what, hi AT2, that's what he's been trying to do. He's been trying to please her and not have arguments with her. So he's been giving in to her. And that is no way, and I agree completely, that is no way for a marriage to work.
No, because he's going to, what's going to happen? He's going to keep giving and giving and giving until he gets to the point where he has nothing left to give. And he's going to resent her for it.
And you see, he already does. Because did you see how frustrated he looked when they were sitting on the sofa talking? Did you see how frustrated he looked? And I was like, she just don't know. She says that when something bothers her, she talks about it right then and there. Not everybody wants to talk right then and there. Because if you say it then, you may say things that you really don't mean.
Yeah,
that's me. Sometimes I just need to leave the situation, or I'm gonna spout out something I should not. So I understand. I know where that comes from.
That's what I do. But with her, she she wants to handle it right then and there, and sometimes that is not the best way to deal with it, especially if you're frustrated or you're mad. You have to step away, and you have to give it a breathing space, and that's what I've learned to do. Is step away and let it. I'm not gonna say marinate. Look, marinate. I
Marinate.
have to let it go for a while, because if I say what I'm feeling, it's gonna come out really nasty, really bad, and I'm gonna hurt your feelings.
Yeah.
So I have to calm myself down so I can have a discussion with you. And that's the way I've always been. So, but hi, moderator 148. Hi, baby. Her kitty cat is home, so I know she's happy. Sushi is home.
That's right. I heard about that.
Yep, Sushi is home. So, but yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So, as far as Bree is concerned, I think she's a spoiled ass bossy brat.
I agree.
But let me throw something out there. Let me throw something out there.
Yes, ma'am.
That monthly budget. Could he have given her projected earnings for the year? Because he just started his business.
That's true.
Is that how she came up with that astronomical monthly figure?
No, he couldn't have given her any. Well, see, we don't know what happened. We just saw her sit there and talk about, okay, let's discuss finances. You never heard him open his mouth.
Put everything together, and they said, this is what we pay for car payments. This is what we pay for personal use, hair and whatnot. I spend, how much did you say? $400 a month?
All her expenses.
It's all hers.
He was saying her hair, her waxing.
This is money that she's already used to spending. She's already spending this money. But now she's having to add a little more because she's got an extra person in there, for entertainment and whatnot, which he's not down with at all. He's like, I'd rather just sit at home and chill and watch some Netflix or something. She's like, no, we need to go out. So no, it was her.
She wants to buy a luxury condo. Like, he wants to get a townhouse.
Yep.
For their first house.
Yep.
And she wants the luxury condo. I wonder how she's gonna get it.
I'm sure she can get it on her own. I really am. She can get it on her own, because did we see her apartment yet? Well, yes, because her apartment is really laid out nicely too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, she's not living in a cheap place in Atlanta.
No,
that's true.
Isn't.
Her apartment is really nice. She's $100,000
a year, though, doesn't really go that far if you're trying to live high on the hog like that.
No, she's not. Yes. So, but I don't know if she's perpetrating for the cameras or what, but there is no way. I don't give a shit. Your house payment, unless you got a house payment that's $6,000, are you going to have a budget that's $9,000? That includes you look at what they wrote for the lights. The lights were like $160, but you want to spend, girl, come on.
They wrote $1,700 for rent.
At a luxury condo, that might be right, because I remember a few years ago when I was watching Love and Hip Hop.
Cheap for what she
because they were saying $2,000 to $2,500 with 2 of those Love and Hip Hop people sharing the rent.
Okay, so are they going to move into Vincent's place? Because I think they were planning on moving into his place. Remember? They were thinking of moving into his place.
But did she like his place?
I thought his place was really nice, laid out
well. Yeah. You and I did, but we talking about Brianna. Did she like that place? Because she has elevated taste.
Yeah, but you saw her closet. Yeah, you saw her closet, how everything is lined up, and I don't know if he has enough closet space for her unless she takes the other bedroom.
Maybe.
But she is a little unrealistic, even when they're sitting there talking and even trying to compromise on finances. She doesn't want to do that. She goes, well, maybe, I can do it at $250 a month. Okay, what the hell? If you go out to eat once a month at a really nice restaurant, you're going to spend up $200, $250.
Or she want to go every week.
Yeah, you got, oh God. You have
that 250 is not going to go very far. That's for sure.
But so, and then I like when she says, even if they went bike riding and stuff like that, but then she's going to get tired of that. She's going to want to go out and dress up and show off her shoes and her outfits and everything else. Whereas Vincent's trying to get his gut down, so he's riding a lot of bike because he's gained a lot of dang weight. But he's asking her what's wrong with staying at home sometimes. He's thinking about the future. She's thinking about now.
Yeah. Yeah. And she can also be a little excited that now that she has a partner that she can share all of these experiences with,
Right.
I get it, but just be realistic, especially with somebody who's now starting a business.
Yes.
I understand both points of view. I mean, she's used to spending a certain amount per month, her clothing and her hair and all that kind of stuff. I get it. She doesn't want to change that. And if that's coming out of her money, then, I mean, I get that's their money.
But it's not her money anymore.
Yeah, it's their money. It's married. Their money is now
whatever he has, she has. They're going to pull it together. Now, I can see, she says her hair, if she wants it braided, it's $250. That's about right in Atlanta. She says she gets it done once a month. I think you need to take your damn braids out for 3 weeks, for 3 months and let it breathe, because she has beautiful hair.
She does. She has really pretty hair.
Really pretty hair. Take the braids out, let your hair breathe for a while. So you can do every 3 months, get your hair braided.
Her hair is natural too, isn't it, Heidi?
Yeah, she has really beautiful hair. So, that's compromising. That's what we do. We compromise. Me, I'm not compromising on the toenails or the hair, but so that's just manicure, pedicure, hair.
I see Sherry saying it is now their money. I get that. But they've only been together, you have to remember, for 5 weeks now. So it's hard to get into that.
They're legally bound. They're legally bound together.
I'm saying I would feel the same way. Like after that small period of time, it would be hard for me to get into the mindset of, okay, what's mine is yours, what's yours is mine. Because he did
already had that discussion. They had that discussion when they came back. So they agreed to open a joint account. They agreed to do all of this, unlike Paige and Chris. So they agreed on all this already. So it's their money. Yeah. What do you think, Debbie?
If she agreed to do that, then she needs to stick by it, because he hasn't shown her any Chris tendencies.
Yes.
So you're all committed with this man, you want to go all these places with him and invest in real estate and all this jazz. If you committed to that foolishness, then you need to go and continue doing it.
That's right. So, so what do we think? Do we think come decision day that they're going to decide to stay together?
But wait, what did y'all think about her concerns over the having the baby?
The baby. Oh. What is with these women hollering? Oh my gosh! They're scared to have babies.
But she has a valid medical concern. She has high blood pressure now. Yeah.
But instead of saying it like that, she said she has a fear. When she was talking to Dr. Pep, it was a fear about her body changing and about this and that. But if she would have came right out and she did tell him she has high blood pressure. But she didn't break it down to him. What kind of effect that can have on her with a pregnancy. Yeah. And you see next week he states that, when she asks, when they asked, well, what about adoption? He said that wasn't an option for him.
I heard that. What if she can't get pregnant though?
That's a whole different thing. Now, if she can't, that's a different thing. But if she's scared to, because this day and age, women have babies all the time with high blood pressure and all kind of other things.
They're going to keep it in check because they know she has it, and that doesn't affect your pregnancy either. High blood pressure medicine. How old is she? Do we remember how old is she?
She's 26.
Yeah.
Because he's brought up the fact that 30.
She's 30.
30. Okay, because he did mention something about as we get older, it might become more difficult to get pregnant. Blah blah. Okay, I get it. But you're only 30, and they need to spend time together as a couple first. Have you noticed a lot of these first sight couples jump in and boom, they get pregnant within that 8-week period?
Yep.
A couple of them.
He said 1 to 2 years. Okay, he said 1 to 2 years.
I think that's fair enough.
3+ years before they have kids.
She's waiting too long.
Yes. And that's the thing. I think
Yeah,
she's
because it might
procrastinating.
take a while for her to get pregnant anyway, and you don't want to get in
Right.
that age bracket where it becomes an even bigger problem other than the high blood pressure.
I think
Unless
she's
she freezes her,
procrastinating.
but unless she freezes her eggs now and you know, defrosts a popsicle later on down the road.
I really don't think she wants kids, to be honest. I think she's too selfish to have kids.
I feel the same way. That's what I was feeling too. I don't think she
I don't think
does.
she wants kids. I think she's too selfish. She
No.
thinks too much of herself. And I like Brianna, but to
Mhm.
me, she's been a little selfish right now.
Mm-hmm. I agree, 100%.
Seriously, I don't really think, and you know, some women, young women now, they don't want kids until they get to their 40s and 50s. Look at all of these people these singers and these Hollywood, they don't want to have kids till later on. They want to do this, live their life, do this, and then have kids. But then you're cheating your kids because you're in your 50s. By the time they're 10, you're going to be 60. Time they're 20, you're 70. You won't be able to enjoy your damn grandkids because you're too damn old.
I have a 13-year-old. Let me tell you, it's not easy some days. I was like, wait, what? Huh?
I'm just saying, you know, maybe to me, I think she's protesting too much, you know, because if you really want to have these kids, you talk to the doctor, they'll put you on a regimen, you know, they can change your pills, they can lower the dosage, they can monitor you, you know, everything. So it's not like it used to be at all.
Right.
Yeah, she's
And
stalling.
it's not like, I mean, if she had like diabetes or kidney problems or something like that, that's different. A high blood pressure is easy peasy.
Look who's in the house.
Oh, hello. Excuse me,
Amber!
1 second. 1 second. I'll be right back, Heidi.
Okay. So yeah, so I'm just saying, so with all of that, hey sweetie, so with all of that is just to me, I think she is being a little selfish. I understand being a little cautious, but to me, I think she wants Vincent all to herself, my opinion, and
I
she
think
doesn't
so.
want to have kids.
Well, I think she wants to travel and do all these fun things like she's already mentioned, and kids are going to get in her way.
So that's what I'm thinking. So what do you think? Do you think that they're going to decide to stay together or what?
You know, I've said 2 every week, and I've never doubted it. No, wait, 1 is stay together, 2 is not together, right?
Yep, 1 is stay together, 2 is not together.
Can I give
So,
a 1
okay,
and a
so
half?
guys,
Can
I'm
I
going to
do 1
play
and a half?
KK's. Hold on, I'm going to play KK's commercial, and she's supposed to be doing me another one. Let me know in the chat if it's going to be 1, they're going to make a decision on decision day to stay together, or 2, if they're going to go their separate ways. I'm going to play this commercial right now.
Hey everyone, are you looking for the perfect loose glitter or the perfect metallic loose pigment? Well, look no further. You can find all of that beautifulness at kkcosmetics.com. We have anything from loose glitters, loose pigments. We have brushes to apply it with. We have eyeshadow primers. We have eyeliner mixing drops. You can find all that at kkcosmetics.com. It doesn't matter if you're a beginner. It doesn't matter if you're a professional makeup artist. We have products for everybody. And if you have any questions at all, you can always hit the Let's Chat button and you can reach me there, and I will be happy to answer any questions you have on any products that we offer. And today I am wearing Space Clouds. Now this is a loose metallic pigment, and you just apply it over a eyeshadow primer. And look at just how gorgeous this is. It's beautiful. So if you want that nice, beautiful splash of color, of metallic, just sparkle, it's for anyone. Anybody can wear this. You don't have to go all out and have glitter everywhere. You can just apply a little, or you could go all out like my eyes are, because that's just what I like. But just remember, glitter is for everybody.
Remember, guys, glitter is for everybody.
I know. I have a little tiny bit on my eyes tonight, which is rare.
Okay, did you place your order with KK already?
No, I'm getting ready to, and actually, I'm going to send her information to my daughter.
Okay, she has some new colors too, so make sure you check our website out. She just came out with some pretty pigments and some new. She has this pretty gold glitter. It's a light, it looks like metallic gold. It's gorgeous.
Ooh, nice. I have to check that out.
All right, guys. So I need to know, 1, they're staying together, or 2, they're going to go their separate ways.
They're going to stay together. They desperate.
They're going to stay together?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I put 1.5 because I wasn't quite sure.
Well, everybody's saying 1, so that's good. Everybody is saying 1. Ooh, I like it. All right, guys. Let's see. Next ones. We're gonna do Eric and Virginia. Debbie, let's go. Eric and Virginia. What you think?
I hate this couple. I really do. I can't stand them.
I almost spit my wine out. Where is 50 Shades of Bish? She's not in here. I don't know. I almost spit my wine out.
I just I feel like in the process of them rubbing each other the wrong way, they rub me the wrong way. It has nothing to do with their age difference.
Okay.
I just find Eric to be a dum-dum, and that's the kindest thing that I can say to him. She has mental health issues that I feel she really does need to sit down and talk with someone about. He keeps fixating on her dog, and to me that's like almost a punishment to her by, I don't know. I just don't like how they are together. I don't like that they dance around these issues that they have.
Yes.
They've been having these issues since Vegas, and we still can't definitively understand what their issues are.
Well, they don't discuss them. They don't want to talk about it.
He wants to be her daddy, and she wants to still be that wild child in college. That's the issue. Yep. He wants to be daddy. I'm older. I've been married before. This is what I've been through. So you're wondering now, why did his wife actually leave him? Why?
Yeah.
Why did her attitude leave him?
I'm starting to see why, and I liked him at first. I thought, okay, well, this guy's got room to grow, and maybe maybe she'll help loosen him up a little bit. But no, not even a tiny bit.
Yeah,
he is from the beginning, he was too condescending.
Yeah, he's set in his ways, and he has no intention on changing them.
Okay, so when he sat down with Dr. Pepper, and when he was talking about the dog, and she flat out told him, what about if this was a child from a previous marriage?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I mean, and then he said, well, I understand it from that perspective, but that's what she's been trying to tell him. I've had this dog since I went through depression. This dog saved me.
Yeah.
This is my dog.
Yeah, the dog is not their issue.
No, I think Eric's issue is he wants control.
Right. And he wants control. He wants children like yesterday.
For what? So he can control them too? That's his way of controlling her, is to have her home.
Keep her at home.
Because think about how much he's gone. She's going to be there with a kid all by herself, which she's not even ready for.
Well, that's what she said, or his mother said, you'll be a single mom or something like that. I know somebody mentioned that before, about her being a single mom, basically, with them kids.
You think was it the sister that came to visit, maybe?
No? It was her sister. It was her sister, maybe. Was that her sister that came to visit, right? But when her sister asked her, should I trust him with my kids? And the way she looked, and then she goes, well, He wants kids really bad. So, then the sister made a joke, well, why don't I leave the kids with him for a week? They would be in military uniform.
You're
Honestly,
right.
I thought that part was staged. Like, I thought it was scripted. Because what mom is going to let their kids walk outside the door with someone
Yes.
and then ask the question
Then ask
after
the
they
question.
halfway down the block with a
Yes.
dog? Are my kids good with him?
Yes,
Huh?
you're right. But you notice when they open their front door, they're right at the garage. You see all the cars out there?
Yeah.
Their front door opens to the garage. I wouldn't want to live there. You would hear everything.
Paige's apartment does too. Hers opens right out to the parking lot as well. It's very weird.
I don't like that. I was like, why didn't I notice?
No, I don't like that
before?
either.
So when Virginia sat down and talked to Pastor Cal, okay, and so what did you think about that when she was talking to Pastor Cal?
I thought she was honest. I thought she was very honest. She has some real concerns based on her parents' divorce,
Yes,
which they put on her and didn't even realize that they were impacting her so much by their bad behavior during the divorce. So now
Right.
she has honest fears, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like her confessions to Pastor Cal, to me, were a lot more valid than Brianna's confession regarding her blood pressure issues and having children.
yes.
To Dr. Pepper, because here's why. Brianna's story changed from when she was explaining it to Dr. Pepper to when she was explaining it to Vincent.
Yep,
I didn't appreciate that.
Yep, I think she's procrastinating, and I don't think her blood pressure is that shit. Everybody has high blood pressure every once in a while. When I start having my because I have positional vertigo, when I feel it's coming on, my blood pressure shoots up sky high. Then it comes back down once I focus. Everybody has a bit of high blood pressure here and there. So come on now.
Yeah.
And she says she eats
Especially
right.
with 2020. 2020 gave everybody high blood pressure, so I'm not buying that story.
Yeah, so I don't think,
But she said this from like when we first met her. She said that was like one of her biggest things, how her parents' divorce impacted her. So she's been consistent straight out.
But she literally said, I am afraid I'll be a bad mother.
But that shows growth, because I don't think she realized that at the beginning. But now, after all of this, I think she realized that that's the crux of her issue.
Yep,
She's
she doesn't want to mess her kids up. And I get that. So I get her things. But when she was talking to Eric, do you like his response to her when they were talking?
Oh, about the changing and giving him one weekend out of the month or whatever.
Well, no, I was talking about as far as them having kids. When he says, when she says, what if I can't? He goes, I'm not going to leave you because of that. I'm going to be here with you. I like the fact that he was sympathetic to what she was feeling and her fears. I think he was a little sympathetic. Debbie, what do you think?
I think he was.
Okay, we could pretend that he was sympathetic. However, his work schedule says something else. When you gonna be there, boo? When? Area of the weekend? I don't think so. And I think the more he pushes her, in all seriousness, the more he pushes her on children and those controlling tendencies, or what she's perceiving as controlling, the more she's going to be stubborn and not want to give up what's familiar to her, which is drinking, drugging, and passing out on her best friend floor every weekend.
So when they discussed the drinking part, and when they were talking about, him planning things and being a better planner, and I see what she was saying, how he might wait to the last minute and goes, well, I want to do this with you just so she can cancel her plans. So I think she was right. If you want to do something with me, Eric knows what his schedule is better than what she would know. I mean, he knows he does. He knows what 2 weeks he's on. He knows what 2 weeks he's off in advance. Unless an emergency comes up, he has to call to take a flight. But he can plan stuff. And she's a planner. and she's an accountant. She's an account coordinator, so she does accounting. She's a planner.
Mhm.
She plans. So during the week, she's planning her weekends. So you know when you're going to be home.
Let's just be honest. She has 2 or 3 bars that she typically goes to with her drunky friends.
Yes.
Now, this could be reduced if one of them gets banned. So
Yes.
it could wind up being 1 or 2. There's not much planning going into this. We all
That's
know
what
where
I
we
was-
going.
That's what I was thinking too. Like your plans are the same every single weekend. It's to go out and party with your friends.
But
It's
she
not
knows
like
who
it's not like
she's
you have a
hanging with,
wedding
though.
or
Okay. So
no, this girl doesn't want to grow up. She doesn't want to grow up. She's like Peter Pan.
No, I think she does, but I think the more she perceives him trying to control her, the more she defaults back to her wild child ways.
yes.
Like the child that she's stuck in with her parents' divorce.
I'm gonna
Like,
put this right back up here again. He has a military mindset.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and did
My
you
way or
notice
the
when she
highway.
was talking to the sister, she said he has the same political views as dad, her
Yep.
dad,
And the sister
Same-
rolled her eyes.
same political views and same, I forgot what else it was she said, but so essentially she's saying he's very similar to their father, who I'm assuming, yes, she loves, but that's a different kind of love. You don't want your husband to, like you said, Heidi, be your father. That's
Yeah, and
nobody
that's-
wants that.
And before I even heard her talk about her father's military views, he wants to be her daddy. He wants to have control. And Susan Dawson, the date I put in the chat was correct, Susan. So I know I'm not crazy. So she had me thinking that I missed Amber's birthday. I'm like, no, I didn't. No, I did not. That date is engraved in my mind. So, but so as far as the two of them are concerned, you know, he is willing. Well, let's say he is. I can't say he's willing because he still has this controlling factor. So, you know, I don't know. I give up on them. You know what? I'm going with you, Debbie. I just give up.
I don't think they're gonna make it. That's just my personal thought. I don't think they are. I think the difference is
I give up on them because
there are too many differences. They don't discuss anything like in depth, and when they do, they are right about the fact that she is almost always drinking. Nothing. There's no good conversation that's going to come out
neither
of
one
drinking.
of them. Yes,
But
Debbie.
this is 2 episodes now that she's been like sort of on the wagon though.
Yes.
You
I
notice
know
that
she's
the
pregnant?
swelling's
Look,
gone down.
I think she might be pregnant, but she got those zits that's popping up again. So, you know, that zit is starting to come out here again.
It could be her time of
Right,
the month
Mother.
or how she holds the phone.
Yeah, but it's that big red thing, then it's going to be really big again. So it's that zit that's getting ready to come out again. But,
Dang, that's
you
it.
know, even he said most of their arguments happen when they've been drinking.
Mm-hmm.
Most of their arguments happen when they've been
Well,
drinking.
and I
And I
gotta tell
definitely
you
have
that
to do Hattie after
because
dark.
most of the time when I argue with somebody, it's probably when I've been drinking.
I'm serious. Did you not see the zit starting to come? It had a red head on it and everything. Then
Mhm.
there
Oh, yeah.
was one. I said, "Uh-oh, that zit's coming back. It won't go away." Either she has really bad skin or she's fucking. She's drinking ridiculously too much. Because
I think
but
it's-
her
I think
skin
it might be a
one time is
combination of both.
clear and then
Is he
So
also a commercial pilot other than military?
he is a commercial pilot and a military pilot.
I want to know what airline he flies for so that I can cancel.
Girl, I want to know that too because I don't want to fly with him. Let me get to the airport and see this mofo walking through talking about he's on my crew. Hell to the no.
But he's a perfectionist, so wouldn't you want that guy to fly your plane?
No, not if he perfects doing this. No.
Angela
he's not a-
said she's not ready to be
he's not a
married.
drinker, though. Remember,
I
he
think-
said he's not really a drinker.
But
I
that's
think
even
she's
worse.
ready to be married, just not married to Eric. He's a fogey. He's an old fogey. He's set in his ways.
Yep. That he is.
She needs somebody that likes to do what she likes to do. Party, hang out with their friends. He doesn't want that at all.
He's I don't think he ever had that life. You know, where you say, oh, somebody's past that stage in their life. I really don't think he was ever that person.
Nope.
I think he's been always like a serious type person, you know, very by the book, like you said, you know, military.
Okay, so what do we think? Are they going to be good together? Are they going to stay together on decision day? Or are they going to just say frick it and go their separate ways?
I don't know. I'm just hoping she's not knocked up, because if that's the case, oopsie.
She hasn't drank in the last 2 episodes.
I know. She was drinking something out of a solo cup, so we don't really know what it was, but she wasn't acting like she was drinking alcohol.
But you know, you brought something up, Heidi. Like, she has really large, like, cystic acne, and that's usually hormonal acne. What if she is preggers?
I'm serious.
That's what I'm wondering.
I'm serious.
Because she seems very, very, you know, if you recall in the very beginning, she was all happy, bubbly. She wasn't a real emotional type person. Now all of a sudden,
really emotional. Yeah, she's really emotional. She's crying. I mean, I get it. You're upset over the dog, but she's crying hysterically about him wanting to take the dog for training.
Yeah,
and the dog needs to learn manners.
That's a bit much.
Well, no, I truly feel like I think we talked about this last week, that dog being her emotional support.
Yeah.
You know, that and
That's
them and the
true,
2
but
kitty
you don't want him
cats.
to bite everybody that comes around either.
That dog is only biting Eric, and she's down with it, and I agree with the dog biting Eric.
She's like,
well, where is Eric's dog? Because we don't see Eric's dog anymore right now. Where's his dog?
I forgot to bring this up to y'all. Did y'all notice last week that the dog was dressed in obviously an orange jersey? She must be is she from Tennessee? Did anybody ever hear that?
I don't know, but we can find out.
I can tell you right now, she's a Tennessee Vols fan, because Rocky Top is the name of the UT Vols. That's their song, is Rocky Top.
Maybe that's where she went to school. Because she's so fixated with like this college life. Maybe that's where she went to school.
That's a possibility. She may have gone to UT. Very possible. She likes them. You don't name your dog after their like theme song unless you really like them. So I'm like,
or she could have been thinking Sylvester Stallone. You know, Rocky. You know.
No, she's just gonna go. Who? She ain't that old.
No, she's like she's college. I don't know. I don't think they're gonna make it.
Okay. 2 for you, Debbie. What do you think?
I think these dum-dums are gonna stay together.
Everybody in the chat is saying 2. I'm looking. I see 2s.
Yeah, I see a lot of 2s.
Okay.
Because they're going to continue glossing over all of their issues until they have a huge blowout, and we're going to hear at the end of the year one of them or both of them gets arrested.
What? Oh, Lord have mercy. Okay, so Brianna and Vincent, we have 1. They're staying together. And Eric and let me see yep, we're going to go with 2s. All right. Y'all know we need to talk.
No, I think they're going to stay together. I've changed my mind. I think Eric and Virginia are going to stay together, but going to have a little arrest situation at the end of the year.
Okay, so they're going to be arrested for domestic violence. Got you. Okay. All right. We're going to be Ryan and Clara.
Oh God.
Ewok.
Okay. Yes, let's just do Ewok. And Princess Leia. Look, and Princess Leia.
He's a virgin. There's something wrong with him. He's got to be a virgin. And you know,
that's what Debbie's been saying. Debbie's been saying that.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Because I mean, what? Hello. But now he doesn't.
Look what Patricia said. She says sometimes a dog can sense when people are not right.
Well, yeah. Dogs are smarter than humans any day.
Yeah.
That's true.
Ryan and Claire. I need to get a refill. Come on, guys. Talk about Ryan and Claire.
Okay, so yeah, I still believe he's a virgin. But after seeing him with Dr. Pepper, it just really confirmed that I think he's in a relationship with somebody else.
Right? I thought the same thing.
Clueless. It's completely clueless. And so now they're bringing up the religion issue to have that big ta-ta-ta-ta, will there, won't they?
Yeah.
I don't care about them.
I have the same. I'm the same way. I'm like, I'm so sick of those two. That's why I said this season is killing me. It's killing me.
Yeah,
They're frustrating me. I'm secondly frustrated just from watching them.
I was just frustrated listening to him. I was like,
God.
who are you living with? Can you not see this girl's face and that extraordinarily strong, prominent chin? It's just, she's turning into Jay Leno with every episode. It's just going further and further out the more she's locking her jaw from tension and frustration. And
well,
you know
probably
what?
not why her jaw is locking, truth be known, but you know, we won't go there.
But honestly, I blame her, because if you not getting if you're not being serviced, then you withhold services too. I would have to turn into a McDonald's drive-through window. Basically, you got to pay me first before I give you your burger.
Okay, so what we're saying is that she needs to stop giving him the BJs, and he needs to start eating more cooch or giving her some DD. Is that what we're saying?
It gotta go beyond the eating by now. Like, she gonna need some really serious DP before decision day.
See, here's the thing. I think, Debbie, ever since you said you thought he was a virgin, I've been thinking about this and thinking about this. Did you see the look on his face when Dr. Pepper asked him about the sex? He went, she says intercourse. Did you see the look on his face that somebody would actually bring that subject up to him? He was like shocked.
I really feel like the man is a virgin.
Yeah.
He has to be.
And then when we find out that he's been in a relationship for 1 or 2 years or months and there hasn't been any sex.
I heard that. She said that he's been in relationships for long periods of time. There was no I love you, no sex, no sexual intercourse. I'm like, wait a minute, what? Who has a relationship for that long with?
He was not in a relationship. He was in a book club. He just didn't figure it out.
That's a big difference.
Yeah.
Reading 50 Shades of Grey.
I'm serious. Maybe we should get him to read 50 Shades, or he needs to do 28 Crimes or something, because he ain't doing shit, nothing. It's just disgusting. And then, Clara's with Clara is with Dr. Pastor Cal. And, they're talking and she's saying about how they had an instant connection. Ryan is the most thoughtful guy. He is, oh my God, that he is everything she wanted. And, they act like it was a 10 for 10. There is no, and I agree with Pastor Cal, there is no perfect relationship. None. You're glossing over the issues. You're not getting the dick. You want the dick. The man is holding it back. I'm thinking he might have a pencil. He might have one this big. That's
I don't care what he's got. He needs to work with something. Give the girl something. Anything at this point.
Get a strap on. He is not giving her the beef. Nothing.
Debbie, you missed what Debbie said.
What did she say?
Don't drink anything. Okay, take a sip. Swallow. That's what he said. No.
No, she didn't.
No, you gotta get a strap on. Once he does it to her, then he can, she can do it back to him. Because I think he likes that.
They're not it's not going well. And then, when she's talking and, he was telling her, talk to him about it, because you're creating insecurities for yourself because she's thinking she's not wanted. She's feeling rejected. That's the way. And if that was me in that relationship, if you're not giving it to me, I'm going to get it from somewhere else. You're not laying the pipe down. I need to go get it.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Now we can kiss, hold hands, have fun, but if you're not giving me the beef, that I'm gonna get it from someplace else. And I'm surprised she didn't do that yet.
Especially given them, like she has a high sexual drive. So I mean, this girl's really, she's being, I think, really good about it. Better than I would be.
That's all the cameras are
Although
on.
she did vent, if you'll recall last week, she did vent to the other girls about, hey, you know what? Hold on. Now I'm doing this favor for him every night. I'm getting nothing in return. Like I would have went, no.
Well, she hasn't said that in a while that they do other things. I don't think they're doing anything right now.
You may be right.
I don't think they're doing anything right now. Because she hasn't said that in a while.
Maybe she gave him a ultimatum and said, you know what? I'm going to stop giving you this little treat every night until you can figure out, because remember, she even asked him during that conversation, like, is there any sort of timeline where you think we might have sex?
Yep. He says he doesn't know.
He does not know. No clue.
So I'm thinking, but for the most part, she says she understands this and this, but she's sexually frustrated. But all her other needs are being met because this is the best relationship she's ever been in. What makes me wonder, what other fucking type of relationship she's been in?
Sexual relationships. Not emotional ones.
Sex. Nope, she said sex was just sex that has no emotions to it.
And at this point, she needs some of that.
Sexual relationships. She has the emotional. Sorry,
I can't hear you, Susie.
She has the emotional part with him.
Yes.
Whereas I feel like in the previous relationship she's had, she's based it on the sexual part. So it's hard for her to get used to. Wait, all of a sudden, I'm not getting this, but I'm getting something else that I've never had, which is the emotional part. That's what I feel.
Look, I like this. Negotiations. No deal. But there is nothing going on there. And if it's not, okay, it's just the sex. If it wasn't just, I think that they're going to make it, but he's going to have to give up the D. He's got to give it up.
At some point, yeah.
Get him drunk, but he doesn't drink. I think she needs to get him drunk, rape his ass, and get it over with. They're married. He can't charge her.
You know what? I don't think she should do that. I think she should do a full-on demo. Like, go and get all of the toys, the props, the everything, and just lay it out and show him how it's supposed to be done. And then say, does this look interesting? You get your edge off,
Debbie, what do you know about props and stuff? Come on, Debbie.
She could get one of those, what do you call them? Sidians or something like that? That you can.
Amber has one called the Whoosh. She was telling people to get the Whoosh. I don't know what the hell it is.
It's like a seat with an apparatus on it that you can ride.
Oh, you're talking about like the movie that we saw when he built this thing, when George Clooney built this thing with the Peter that comes up and you ride it and you sit on it. Okay.
Yes. I think because at this point she has to take matters into her own hands and just say, look, this is as simple as it gets. And take the edge off, because if she doesn't and he then decides, well, let me fix this, I feel she could blow out his back.
Look what Susan just says. Look what Susan said.
Yeah, I do. And I think that's where the religion plays into it, because he looks at her as if she's a slut. Because she says it's just sex and he's looking for fairy wings and glitter. And that's why I think if she does get a strap on, in addition to that riding machine, that she should apply it to him and drill him once proper, and that might turn
Maybe
things
he
around.
wants to be paid. Maybe he wants maybe he wants to be paid. What do we think?
And satisfy those urges that he might be having.
Maybe he's confused about his sexuality.
Yes.
What do you think?
Yes, because I think his religious teachings and upbringing might have confused him a little bit.
I thought about that earlier, though.
But both his parents are ministers, though. You remember he said both his parents are ministers.
Yeah, but he also has.
My thoughts were either he's a virgin or gay, and those are about the only two things I can come up with, because I do have a male perspective in this house that goes, look at this girl, like she's really pretty, she seems really sweet, she's easygoing, she's trying to have a good relationship with him. Like, what in the hell is wrong with this guy? He was like, I should take his man card just for keeping, like he keeps telling her no, and he's not interested. He's like, something's not adding up. So I do have that male perspective that says something's not right there.
Do we think once he does deliver the goods, they're going to be together, or is he going to wait till the night before decision day to give it to her? Because she wants to know, how soon do you think you're going to say I love you? How soon do you think, what's the timeline on us having sex? So what do you think is going to happen?
I think he's going to slip it in the week of decision, and that'll slay her to stay.
That's what I'm thinking. I think he's waiting till the time is right. As he said, they'll both know. It'll be 3 nights before it's time for decision, so he doesn't look like a failure. Because to me, he's a whole lot selfish.
Yep. Yep, I agree.
So, are we thinking they're together? Or are they going to be apart?
Save a horse, ride a cowboy.
Remember, this is 18 days out. The discussions we just discussed, it was 18 days out. So you have less than 3 weeks to make this decision.
He can build up his courage between now and then. Okay,
because I'm gonna need to hit him up. And our boy. So is it 1 or 2 guys together, staying together, or what? She needs to tickle his fancy. I don't know what fancy she gonna tickle, but she needs to tickle something.
She'll tickle his taint and then massage his prostate.
Ooh, okay, I like that. Tickle the taint. Okay, I like that. So what do we think? 2, grandma 6, grandma 6. Grandma 6. Ooh.
One is staying, right?
Huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna do 1 for staying.
I'm gonna do 1 for them too.
I'm gonna do 1.
They're both sad and desperate.
I'm gonna do 1. Arizona dead. If she gets
once he breaks it in, that's all he's gonna want every day, all day, day and night, in the morning.
That's why he's holding out, because he may have an anaconda and he's scared she might get hooked on just that, and not him. You see, he may be packing an anaconda, so we're gonna wait and see. Now, my God, can we please discuss Paige?
I don't think he has a big anaconda. I think it's regular, but he got a big sack.
Yeah, but I don't think he has a big anything, because I don't see no print in his damn pants whatsoever.
He got a big booty.
Well, he don't mean he got a big dick. I mean, a big.
He does have a nice booty. He does have a nice booty. I'll give him that.
Okay, what do we think about Paige? Let's just knock these people out. Paige.
Oh, for the love of God. Are they done? Are they done with them yet? Are they done? Do we have to see them again? Because I'd rather not.
Can we talk about her confessional wig?
Let's discuss Paige. Look. Let's just discuss Paige. Let's just get it over with.
I just have one thing to say. Her confessional wig was god awful. It looked like it was trying.
We had on last week. That shit was horrible.
And it looked like it was trying to escape off the side of her head.
Could you have waited until I swallowed?
I'm sorry.
No, she couldn't wait. She couldn't wait.
I don't know. I just feel bad. Like, she's in Atlanta. did no one have mercy on her? Like, couldn't anybody tell her to do something with that unit before she went and
I don't
filmed?
know. But here's the thing with Paige. Forget the fucked up hair or the wig, whatever it was on her head, because I looked at it again. I'm like, okay, nobody told her that shit didn't look good last week and it's on there again this week. So here's the thing with her. I am so sick of her with the she needs to know why. There is no need to know why. When she said someone else came in, no, dumb bitch, she was already there. You stepped in.
Yep.
She was there. She never left. He was still screwing her.
Yep.
No one else stepped in.
Yeah,
No
that
one else
relationship
walked into
that
that
never
bullshit.
ended.
Nobody else. And she's talking about she's going to have to face him on decision day. What the fuck you want a decision day for? The decision's been made. It's over with.
You know what I think? I think that he thought he wasn't going to get chosen. I think he thought he wasn't going to match with somebody.
He thought he was going to get a super freaking model because for some reason he think Mercedes is all of that, and she's not. Now, granted, she's cute. She's not all of that, but that's what he's measuring Paige up against, Mercedes.
Oh, I do not like his talk, though, where he described the reason behind not being attracted to her was her face.
It's her face.
Okay,
I
let's
don't want
finish
to
with Paige. I want to finish with Paige. So she's just, she says that how could he just drop his marriage in a week?
Was he cool?
I'm gonna be like somebody just said. Was it you? Was it you, Susie, that said he didn't think he was going to get chosen?
Yeah, I don't think he thought he would.
No, I think he went through with it for business purposes only. Okay, he figured why not? I'm here. Let me screw her. Not thinking she might got pregnant. Not thinking about anything else. She's my wife now. I can do what the fuck I want to do with her. That's the way Chris thinks.
Yep.
He never wanted her. He said it when he saw her. When she came down the aisle, he could have backed out then, but he didn't. He wanted camera time. For him, it was nothing but camera time. It wasn't anything to do with her. And then she can't understand why he wanted her to meet this one or whatever. And you need Dr. Pepper to tell you that he wanted to hurt you. He wanted to embarrass you, to annihilate you. And that's what he was trying. That's what he did, basically. He made you look stupid. Yeah. What was the purpose? I said that when we talked that time. What was the purpose of her meeting Mercedes? What was the purpose? Look what I had, and now look what I'm married to. That's basically what he was doing. He belittled her in every shape and form. He belittled this woman, and she allowed it. I don't feel sorry for her dumb ass anymore. She needs to fix that fucking wig on her head too. I don't feel bad for her. I'm sorry.
Well, let's hope he didn't pull her hair like he was talking about in the very first episode. How he likes to have that rough sex. If he went to pull on that hair, it just
he's a fraud. I don't believe anything that comes out of his mouth. He's a fraud.
He's a fraud. And then, he's meeting with Pastor Cal. Oh my God. First of all, you're 45 to 50 minutes late for an appointment, but you're a businessman.
Well, not really.
Well, at that time,
Subway is not really a businessman, but
yep, he said, "Oh shit," when she walked down the aisle. And I don't care what anybody kept saying. He said it. He said it at the wedding. She's not the type of woman that he's used to being with. Didn't he, Debbie?
But here's my problem with Chris. Remember when he was talking, he was like, all of the women in Atlanta, all of the fine, good-looking women in Atlanta, this is what you pick for me.
White queens, Hispanic.
Yes. Every color in the rainbow, practically.
And then you look at Mercedes, and she's a very good-looking woman. If he could actually score women like Mercedes, why would he need this show? Why would he need somebody to match him with all of these
promotion?
He's a douche.
His businesses. Well, his business. He wanted his face out there. That's what he wanted.
I question his relationship with Mercedes. I question his relationship with the truth. I do believe he came onto this show to collect the paycheck so that he could pay off debts like his franchise fees and court fees and all of that.
Him and Mercedes are still together. Maybe they were in it together.
I question the actual relationship with them, other than trying to get up on social media. Like they're in a hustle. I don't think that they're in an affectionate relationship.
Well, Susie, he's in Scottsdale, Arizona right now.
Good for
Oh God! Why is he out here like putting the stank on our freaking set?
I don't know. He's out there in Arizona. I meant to tell you that earlier. He did a live from Scottsdale. He's in Scottsdale, Arizona.
Really?
Yep.
Wait, is he on Instagram?
Yep.
What's his name?
Chris Williams. He's in Scottsdale, Arizona right now.
He's probably trying to open up another franchise.
But here's the thing. So with that, I thought about it. Mercedes had to be in on it. And trust me, I believe they lost a baby. But when he found out, I think he found out before the show. I really think he found out before the show.
Was it his baby though? I'm with Vincent. That was the first thing out of Vincent's mouth. And he didn't get upset when they were in Vegas when Vincent said that. He got upset when Chuckaluggadus,
when Eric said it.
When Eric and Virginia said it.
You know why? And I'm going to tell you. Because he considers Vince as a brother and Eric as this rich white boy.
Yeah.
I'm serious. That's what he sees. Eric as a rich white boy and Vince is a brother. He understands. Hi, Yvette. Sorry, baby, I didn't. Yes, I'm back. I'll be here for 2 weeks and I'm gone again. But that's what I see. Seriously. That's just me. My opinion. So, and then he flat out called this woman ugly. He didn't call her ugly. He kept saying it was the physical. Pastor Kel kept trying to get him to use another word. He kept coming back to the physical. Her facial feature.
The physical features of her face.
It was the body was banging, but the face.
I don't think the body was banging for him either.
Nothing about the body, just the face. The face alone annoyed him.
Her body was nice. He said she had a nice body.
Yeah,
just her booty. So he liked to see her going, but never coming.
Yep.
That's what I was thinking. Exactly same thing.
So here's the thing. When he said, I blame you guys. But even though he said they were a good match on paper. But I like when Dr. Pepper called him a narcissist. He is a narcissist.
Oh, he is the epitome of narcissist. Yep.
So I thought their apology to Paige, like what Dr. Pepper said to Paige,
he's not apologizing to her.
No, but she like it was the closest to an apology that she was going to get by admitting and calling a spade what Chris is. But I think it was like 6 episodes too late because I think they should have jumped in on this in Vegas, or at least the first day back in Atlanta when he left her to go to Chicago. They should have jumped in on this. That would have played out better for me.
No, she should have walked out the fucking time he made arrangements to go to Chicago when he was on a plane coming back from their honeymoon. You should have checked out then. Yep. I blame her for steady going on with this damn force of a show. Because I don't feel sorry for her anymore. I really don't.
Yeah, because remember they gave her an out. She was supposed to go over and tell him, hey, you know what? This is it. I'm done, blah, blah, blah. And they somehow ended up back sort of together.
Chris told her, look, I think we need to shoot these next 2 episodes so we can get a full paycheck. And she was in for it. So I don't feel sorry for her.
But honestly, production should have said at that point, because this was a huge mess up on their end. They did not vet him properly. They really
Nope.
didn't.
Well, he lied
And-
on paper. Remember, I asked, well, okay,
Mhm.
you weren't here when Amber and I were doing it. I
Mhm.
said, did they really vet this man? Did they really check him out? And Jamal said they have to fill out a questionnaire. They do a background check. Jamal was up that day.
Mhm.
And I said they couldn't have vetted him because something's wrong with him.
I think he's been running a scam about who and what he is for a very, very long time.
Yeah.
I think that production should have yanked this storyline. I would have had them filming separately. No, I could like you. I would have still offered as a production company because how much money are they paying them for this?
I don't know, but I need to find out because it ain't worth my humility or my. It's
but
not.
I would not have allowed her to do that. Yeah, I wouldn't have allowed her to continue down because to me it's a breach of contract if he has somebody pregnant the week he got married.
And you heard what the doctor said. She said he had a mess of a life.
Mm-hmm.
You know, on paper they were good. They all thought they were a great couple. They would make it. But he has a mess of a life behind the curtains.
But again, that's if you're telling the truth on the paper. And he clearly wasn't.
Well, her self-worth is about Susan, I get her self-worth, it should be gone by now. There is no such thing as unless she was just doing this last stuff for filming purposes only, because she should have nothing at all left. So I'm pissed at her brother for not polarizing this little peewee of a guy, for treating my sister like that. But her brother is so damn sexy. Oh my God.
I think he's used to her in this role. That's why I don't think she had much self-respect when she came into this process.
Melanie. I'm sorry.
Okay. Hi, Dr.
Melanie. 7:30 your time, woman. I told you 7:30 Eastern. But no, so I'm just saying is that, you know, this storyline for them have went on too damn long for me.
Amen.
I cannot deal with his narcissistic. I don't know who told him he's good looking, who told him he's fine. I have no idea, but whoever she was, probably his mama, I'm going to beat her upside her damn head. That boy is nowhere near God's gift to women.
I think that's a face only a mama could love anyway, so you have to be right about that.
I mean, then he's got all of these pot marks and all of these pit bumps all on his face. Go get some skincare treatment. Shit, go take care of yourself.
I saw that little video you're talking about where he's here in Scottsdale. I don't know where he's at. He didn't list where he's at, but
yeah, he's in Scottsdale.
He's sitting there smoking a cigar, thinking he's a badass.
Yeah, but people, he came off of social media. He said he was going to take a social media break last week because people were coming at him, and he's back on again today. But he's not saying anything because he would just go on rants.
He can't help it.
I don't follow him, so I didn't know that.
Yeah, he goes on rants. He's an idiot. So we already know they're done. I am so sick of him. You know, he is, you know, he wants to blame everybody for picking Paige, and he doesn't feel he owed her an apology, and he invited her to come along with buying Mercedes because he can do it. Bitch, shut up. What the hell? And, you know, and he owes her a house as well because he's excited about the baby. Are you kidding me?
Now, just because there is a hospital band that's shown during a particular time of the year, I mean, does that really tell us whether or not she was actually ever pregnant?
And then my chart is there as well. She definitely had a miscarriage.
I don't question her pregnancy. I think she was pregnant. I just don't think it was Kristen's.
My chart was there. Eeks.
Yeah, so Debbie doesn't think it was Chris's. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I think the thing was when Mercedes told Paige that, you know, Chris is saying that they're going to get back together, but she's not even thinking about that right now. And that's not something that she's even trying to do. I think that killed his ego too, because he wanted everybody to see Mercedes. Here's what I had, and this is what they paired me with, and that's what he was doing.
I was reading what Mina said. He needs himself an Angela from 90 Day Fiance.
Yeah, she's gonna put the rules. She's gonna put the rules up there. That's what she's gonna do. Oh my God, guys! While we're thinking about it, on April 21st, I have a very special 90 Day Fiance cast member that's gonna be here. And no, they have never been on my channel or Amber and Heidi Spills TV. Yes, very special. Got it booked today. Got it booked today.
Yay, okay, good.
Yes, got it booked today. So a very special guest. The earliest they can do it is the 21st. So I'm really, really, really excited.
Who is it, Zied?
But I'll never tell.
I'll let you know, Debbie. I'll let you know after this, Debbie.
I want it to be Zied because I want him to say.
I'm working on that one too, but I'll let you know after this one, Debbie. But I'm working on that one too. But a very special 90 Day Fiance guest. Yes.
Oh my God. Oh, okay. I've only got 12 minutes.
Okay, so you got to go. Okay, let's get through.
Is it bad that that I actually was attracted to Jacob when he was in his suit?
Let's look. He had on a suit jacket and jeans. Let's discuss Jacob and Haley.
That was a big change.
Go ahead, Debbie. Start.
When he was doing the filming on his iPhone, he looked a whole lot better. And then he got into the office to meet with, who did he meet with? Pastor Cal. And I was just like, oh, okay. But I still like Jacob. I like him. I can appreciate somebody like Jacob. Haley, she needs to get her act together before she goes into another relationship, because obviously she's not ready. And I feel bad for the person who hurt her this badly. I don't think Jacob was that bad of a guy. He might have been a bad lay, but you can't judge a lay if you are drunk. Yeah, she should have tried it again.
I'll give her this. Yes, he's eccentric and he's a little bit odd, but I think he really wants it to work.
Mm-hmm.
And like she finally admitted that yes, there was a situation in her past where she was very hurt in a relationship, and I don't know what kind of hurt she's talking about.
He was really controlling. She was in a controlling relationship for 5 years.
So anytime he does anything that she perceives to be controlling, it triggers her a little bit to like, whoa, wait, is he going to be like that?
Excuses.
Patricia, they're on Happily Ever After. Yes.
Such a layover flight.
Yes, so I think I'm gonna be like Debbie said the first time. She did it, she was drunk, she didn't like it, and then she's using the excuse that she pulled back because of the arguing. Well, once you give him a taste, he's gonna keep wanting to get more and more and more. And you're not giving it to him. So of course, everything you do is gonna be sexual innuendos.
Mm-hmm.
So but up until remember I said that I thought somebody hurt her deeply. Well, come to find out she was in a controlling relationship. That's why she is pulling against everything he's saying.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But the talk they had this episode made me see them in a totally different light, because she's willing to listen. She's willing, and Jacob says, well, she doesn't want it as a failure. This is her thing. To her, it's a failure.
Yeah.
Jacob doesn't want to be and then she says she doesn't want to be the one at decision day to get divorced. Okay. Jacob he really wants a marriage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's what he wants. He said at the age of 33, he said all of his friends were getting married. He started looking for a wife.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, and
So,
she kept questioning like why in that 10-year span when he's lived there
and
does he
he
have
just told her. Yep, he
yeah.
told her.
Yeah, and
Mhm.
he did tell her literally that then that was his answer with everybody he knows is getting married, having children, they're moving on with their lives, and
Yep,
he's just out there dating. And what
yep.
else is there to talk about? I've been dating
Yeah.
for however many years. There's nothing else to say.
So he really wants a wife. Now,
Yeah.
today really changed my mind about him a little. It really did. I
Yeah.
see where he was coming from. And I see Haley had a little light in her eyes. She softened up a little bit, but they're not going to stay together, I don't think. But that's my opinion. But I think if she really opened herself to it, she would find that he's a really good guy for her.
I think so too. They may end up friends. I don't know. But I'm like
I
you.
don't
I
think he's
don't
gonna want to be her friend. He wants to be her husband. I don't
yeah.
think he wants to be in the friend zone. And he doesn't like being in the friend zone right now.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Why would they end up being friends?
No, I'm
But
just saying if the marriage doesn't work, because you know how sometimes they do try to be friends, but then that usually doesn't work either. So
I'm sorry, Debbie. What were you going to say,
no,
baby?
this is my problem with the American version of Married at First Sight. This was really great advice from the experts for this couple. And
Yeah.
it is 4 weeks too late.
Thank you.
yep.
Why
Thank
aren't
you.
they talking to these couples every other or every third episode or something like that? Because one of them, I think it was Dr. Pepper, slipped and said, I've seen all that's happened with you guys or something like that. They're reviewing the footage.
They're seeing it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So why are you just leaving these people to free fall? Like, it's a hard enough situation to begin with, you marrying a stranger. There is going to need to be some sort of counseling along the way.
Okay. Are they waiting for them to reach out to them, or should they intervene?
I think that it should, like Maths Australia, I think there should be some gathering of the group. They do that group dinner, and then the next night
like
they do the commitment dinner.
Is it a weekly thing? Is it a weekly thing on Maths
I
Australia?
think so. Yes.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah.
Weekly.
Because they show 4 episodes a week, and the third night is the group dinner, and the fourth night is the commitment ceremony. And these experts are giving their opinion. And if something goes really wrong, like with Innes and Bronson, they actually step in and do counseling. Like,
you know what?
Nothing.
I should have got into Australia too.
Australia is fun.
The new one, what is it? The Couples Cam and Unmatchables. I am going to cover Unmatchables. I want to cover Unmatchables.
That looks like it's going to be really good.
What do you guys think? I want to cover Unmatchables.
Oh yeah,
I
that looks like it's going to be.
When is it coming on?
Was it April 20?
Yeah, sometimes around the end of this month.
April 25th. I can't remember.
Is it are they Americans?
It's the Unmatchables. It's a whole and I just want to let you guys know this too. Okay. I don't know if you guys know, and I told Dom myself, I met DMX when he first came out of prison. I did not know that Dom was his publicist at the time. DMX came here to Houston at the House of Blues. So the guy I was dating at the time, he knows Switch Beats. His sister is actually Switch's godmother. They all grew up in Mount Vernon. He talks to Denzel all the time. Denzel is in his phone. Well, anyway, I talked to him the other day when I heard when Don told me when he was on air about DMX. DMX had a heart attack.
I heard about that.
It's a heart attack. Okay. So I know he had drug it, but he actually had a heart attack. They don't honestly know how long he was there until he was found. It can be anywhere from 30 minutes to 50 minutes to an hour. But that's how long his brain was deprived of oxygen. So
that's a long time.
Yeah.
They keep saying drug overdose. They keep saying this. The official and what their understanding is, it was a heart attack.
Mhm.
That is
Wow.
what it was.
And you
So
can't get a definitive. You can't know definitively how what happened, unfortunately, until he passes, and then they
yes, and
can do
don't
the autopsy.
but it could have been a drug thing caused, but he officially, it is said as a heart attack because he had gained so much weight. And I remember telling Dom, he looks good. I don't see him doing this anymore. And because he had gained all this weight when he was on drugs, he was really skinny. You can tell by his eyes, you can see everything.
Mhm.
So when I talked to James, he flat out told me, no, the official thing is a heart attack. Now, whether it was caused by an OD or whatever, he's saying the doctors are saying a heart attack. And this is what's being told to his family members and all of his friends. Now, I don't know what the drugs come in at. I don't know. Everybody knows he had a drug problem. He's
Yeah.
going to jail behind that. And it was a running joke with me and James. I was like, oh my God. I said, he must think he's on a set of a movie again because he's speeding through the streets and the cops are chasing him. And that was a running joke with us. I'm like, when is this man going to learn? But, and they were all really close. They all grew up in Mount Vernon. Matter of fact, DMX is like 7 years younger than James. He and Denzel are the same age. I've gone to Mount Vernon a few times. JB Smooth, they all know each other. So when I called him, and it was a bad breakup. So when I called him, I had to talk sweet. But anyway, yes. So it was said to be a heart attack. So I don't know whether drugs are coming in there. They're saying he OD'd, and I couldn't believe that when I heard Dom say it. I said an OD, and I was like, I can't believe he was doing that. But the official thing is a heart attack.
Wow.
So prayers, and I know they were supposed to do. It was all in the news too, but they're saying Wednesday. They had already did the brain wave. They already did the brain thing on not Saturday, on Monday, and they were going to do another one on Wednesday to see if there was any change. I haven't called James back to find out, but they were going to check his brain activity and everything else. But he was deprived of oxygen for a while.
Heidi, Susie, I gotta go.
Bye, baby.
But I'll see you next week. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Have a good rest of your night, girl.
Bye. Thank you, Debbie. I appreciate you being here. But yeah, I just had to say that. I meant to say it at the beginning of the show. But yes, so like I told Dom, I don't know if you were in there that night, but yes, I matter of fact, it's the night me, Dom, and Amber went out. I told him, and I met him at the House of Blues when he had first came out of prison, and Dom had told me, he was like, yes, he said, I set that tour up.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't even know Dom at that time still, but he said he was his publicist at the time and he had set that tour up. So met him at the House of Blues. He had been out of prison. They all came here. The Rough Riders were all here in Houston. So what is all of this? Megan 27, Gabriel 20.
Oh, you know what? They're telling everybody who's going to be on the new show, Unmatchable.
Oh, yes, they're going to be there. Oh, my God. Brandon's going to be there. Joey's going to be there. Oh, God.
Wait,
Natalie,
hold on.
yes.
Are these people that have been on there before? Some of them? Wait. Did I just go quiet?
No, these are DMX's kids.
Wait, what?
Yes.
It says meet the Unmatchables, the ladies, and then it gives the names. No, I don't think
that's all of them, the Unmatchables. These are all the people that are on the Unmatchables.
Yeah.
So yes, I want to cover that. I definitely want to cover the Unmatchables.
Yeah,
but
I think that's going to be a good show. And
that's what I was told as far as DMX is concerned. I wanted James to come on. James he and I are really good friends. Well, we were really good friends. We used to date. Yeah. And He's right here in Houston. Never met Alicia Keys, but I met Swiss Beats. So, but they're all, no, not all men, they're women and men. So they're unmatchables. But I just want to say, guys, keep DMX in your prayers. Mina sent me another story of another hot court case that's going to be going on. I'm back. I'm going to be busy for the next 2 weeks until I leave again. There's 2 crime stories. I'm going to squeeze them in back to back. I'm probably going to do one on Sunday. I'm going to call it Mystery Saturday or Mystery Sunday. Then I'm going to do another one on Monday. Tomorrow, we're going to do a recap of George Floyd's trial. We're going to cover last week's testimony and some of this week's testimony. But it's been some really, really good testimony that's been going on. Definitely going to cover that. Get with AT2. I know Dr. Melanie is on board. We're also going to do Ask the Doctor. I'm going to fit that in before I leave on my next vacation. So we're going to do Dr. Melanie, Dr. Ivy, Dr. Sasha, and we're going to have Dr. Antoinette Harvey Fields as well. So I'm going to fit in a lot of stuff before I leave to go on vacation. And when I'm on vacation, remember, when I hit the plane, that's when the game starts. You got to guess where I'm going. You got to guess where I'm going. And whoever guesses first in my DM, they will get something from where I will be at. I will send it to you if you trust me to have your address. I will send you something from where I'm at. But that's what I'm going to do. So I will be leaving on the 26th. I will be back on May 1st. So I will be gone a whole week, and I will probably go live at least once or twice from where I'm at. And I just want to let you guys know that I appreciate each and every one of you. And I really do appreciate all of you guys. And Susie, as usual, I love having you on. I love having Debbie on. And Debbie is now on the commentary zone. I forgot she and Jamal were going to go live. But thank you guys. And, you know, I'm going to do a follow-up on the story with the Boulder shooting. There's more information out there on the shooter now. I've been trying to cram a lot of stuff in since I've got back, and I got back here late Tuesday night. So I've really been trying to cram a lot of stuff in and get caught up and brought up to date. But I really, really appreciate, what is this? The new series works to match 16 applications. Yes, I want to cover that. Unmatchables. I really want to do that.
Oh, it does say from previous seasons, by helping them discover another chance. Oh, interesting. But is it from previous seasons?
I don't know. I don't know if Paige is going to be on that or somebody else. I was trying to see, but I really haven't gotten into it. But I definitely want to know. I want to say thank you to my wonderful, wonderful mods. I know Kels had a really, really bad migraine and giving me summaries on the trial. Sherry is working undercover stuff. So I didn't see Mother Teresa in here tonight, but I really do. I have some wonderful mods, and I want to say thank you. And I want to say thank you to all of you guys that come in and support me every time I come live. I really do appreciate it. And I really found that I really have some really, really good friends in here, some true friends that I like to talk to on air, off air. And I really enjoy talking to you guys. Susie, you have anything you want to say, sweetie?
No, girl. It sounds to me like your next couple of weeks are packed.
It's going to be packed. Also, Lori Vallow, there's really nothing going on with that case. They were supposed to go back to court on April 7th for an update hearing. I need to check on that as well. I got notes that I got to check up on. Susie, are you going to talk about your giveaway that you're doing? You're supposed to be doing a giveaway.
Oh, gosh. You know what? I totally forgot about that. What is today? Thursday?
Yeah, you're supposed to be giving a giveaway Saturday.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to try to get it together this weekend, but with my grandson situation, I've been a little out of sorts. So I will.
Oh, my God. Thank you, Jessica.
What happened?
She said the show is more and more authentic. She's talking about the new show that's coming up. Look, she goes, the show. Yeah. So, I mean, are you going to tell them about your giveaway? Are you going to do it this weekend or next weekend?
I'm not sure yet. I mean, he's in better shape, so that's good. I'm not quite as frazzled. But I'm gonna try to do it this weekend. If I do, it'll probably be like Sunday night rather than Saturday night.
Okay. And guys, also, Susie, you want to tell them to send prayers out for your, I mean, it's up to you.
Yes, please do, y'all. My grandson ended up in the ER the first of this week and very bad shape, and he was in ICU, and turns out he has type 1 diabetes, which anybody who knows anything about that knows it's going to be a lifetime struggle for him. And he's only 6, and he's, you know, he's got some struggles anyway other than that. So yeah, prayers would be much appreciated for him and the parents, because not only the parents are going to be in for a major change too. They just are just figuring it out.
And guys, I'm also planning on doing an autism show, awareness for autism, next week. I'm trying to get it to I'm trying to get it together for next week. If not, it'll be the following week. But this is Autism Awareness Month. I've been sent a few names of parents that have kids with autism. I do want to do that. I myself have to do some research. I'm not too familiar with it. So what I am somewhat familiar with it, because I had a really good friend. I still have a really good friend whose son was autistic, and he beat the odds. But I still myself want to do some research on that. So I'm trying to get a lot of stuff in, because just taking this break, it felt really weird. I was going to go live last night, but I didn't have the energy to, because I was still on vacation mode. So I just want to say thank you again. I appreciate all of you guys. And Susie, everybody's sending you prayers. And she hasn't seen her grandson. She has her grandson on her IG page, and he is a cutie. And you need to go take a look at him. But again, if you guys haven't ordered Susie's book, Susie has a series out. It's the Click series. Make sure you check it out. And I'm going to play KK's commercial one more time before I leave, and then we will be out of here.
Thanks for having me, and thanks for everyone in here. Thank you for the prayers. I appreciate it all. And I'll be glad to come back whenever you tell me.
Of course, you know, every Thursday. Hold on, Susie. I'll be right back.
Everyone, are you looking for the perfect loose glitter or the perfect metallic loose pigment? Well, look no further. You can find all of that beautifulness at kkcosmetics.com. We have anything from loose glitters, loose pigments. We have brushes to apply it with. We have eyeshadow primers. We have eyeliner mixing drops. You can find all that at kkcosmetics.com. It doesn't matter if you're a beginner. It doesn't matter if you're a professional makeup artist. We have products for everybody. And if you have any questions at all, you can always hit the Let's Chat button and you can reach me there, and I will be happy to answer any questions you have on any products that we offer. And today I am wearing Space Clouds. Now this is a loose metallic pigment, and you just apply it over a eyeshadow primer. And look at just how gorgeous this is. It's beautiful. So if you want that nice, beautiful splash of color, of metallic, just sparkle, it's for anyone. Anybody can wear this. You don't have to go all out and, you know, have glitter everywhere. You can just apply a little, or you could go all out like my eyes are, because that's just what I like. But just remember, glitter is for everybody. We're always at.
All right, got it. So Susie, we're going to look forward to your stuff. When you're doing your giveaway, send it to me so I can post it on IG, on my page, and on T-Sippers. And just want to say thank you guys, and everybody have a great night. And I will see you tomorrow for an update on the George Floyd trial. And we're going to do, I think we're going to do Heidi After Dark tomorrow. We need to do some dirty talking for a while. So, yeah, I think tomorrow is going to be Heidi After Dark. But
Oh,
I
I like
really
that. I
appreciate
like
all of
that
you.
idea. I like that,
I'm
Heidi.
serious. I need to do a Heidi After Dark. I haven't did one in a while, and I'm thinking of a good topic that we're going to discuss. But I'm going to be live just about for the next next 2 weeks. I might take one day off, but I will be live. So I appreciate all of you guys very much. Susie, love you. I'm going to call you in a few.
Thank you. Bye, everybody.
Bye, guys. Good night.
Good night.